I've worked as a steward in many football stadiums during my time working security. And during my many shifts standing there having to watch the crowd, making sure there's no funny business, I've made a very interesting observation. Football, and the guys that watch football, it really is just a cuck sport. The footballers are on the pitch, okay? They are on the pitch and they're on the pitch and they're making the moves, They're there making the game happen, playing the game. They're bringing the strategies that their managers have told them. They're bringing it to life. They're creating opportunities to give the people what they want, the fans what they want, which is a goal, and to beat the other team. And these fans stand there, or some of them are fat fucks. Some of these fans even sit there and yell at the players, telling them how to do their job. Oh, fucking move, come on, go. Like, this is probably like my biggest rage bait. Seeing football fans, really just judge the football players, swear at them, insult them from the stands. They are nothing more than spectators. Okay, they are fucking spectators, and yet they're over there in these stands, judging the football players, even though they're the ones on the pitch. They're the ones in front of everyone. All eyes on them, The pressure must be immense. I've seen these guys. I'm not really a big football guy. I think football is a gay sport altogether, but I respect footballers, just like I respect all athletes. All athletes are always the victims of the people in the stands, these spectators, these fat, drunk, old, mostly white, but some of them are even brown and black men, in the stands, in the audience section. Like, I don't even know what they're speaking English. They're supposedly speaking English, but I don't even know what they're saying. They're inebriated. They're like half drunk. And meanwhile, I turn around every now and then to have a look at the game, and all I see is the footballers. They're not phased, or at the very least, they're ignoring or trying to ignore the many calls of these spectators in the audience section. And this whole scenario that I've explained to you, that I've just allowed you to visualize in your head, you can apply it to real life. Are you a spectator? Okay, are you a spectator? Have you been judging other people? Have you been more worried about what other people are doing? Look at your position in life. Are you in the stands right now? Are you in the audience section right now? Are you just watching other people? 95, right? If not more % of you are like this. You just sit in the stands, you sit in the audience section, you giggle, you gossip, you judge the people that are really making moves towards their dreams. Deeply and seriously, I spit on you like 5 times if you're this type of person. What kind of man really is worried about what another guy is up to, what another guy's dream is, and where he's going in life? You need to look at your own life, And the worst part is judging great people. Great people that are on the road, on the train to greatness. Meanwhile, you're there, fat, drunk, and inebriated, judging this person. Like, genuinely, what the fuck is wrong with you? You need to fix up. You need to stop being a spectator. You need to stop being a cuck, because that is cuck behavior. People used to always ask me about, what football team do you support? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck about football, basketball. Boxing is my main sport, like the one that I practiced. I'm not even that deeply entrenched in it. UFC is pretty cool. I'm not that deeply entrenched in it. I don't follow it like that. There is no sport that I follow because, the whole culture of supporting a sport, especially football, it really is just you watching a bunch of other men do what you want to really do. What really is the difference between watching a sport and watching, adult content? Really, genuinely think about it. You want to do what the guy's doing. Okay, you're constantly, in a spectator position when you watch it. You are not a participator, you are a spectator. What the hell is the difference between being a sports fan and being a corn addict? There's more to life than just watching a sport. You really have to see yourself as a participator in life, okay? Not as a spectator, not as the guy in the corner chair in the hotel room. If I'm talking to you, man, just know, while there's niggas in the jungle, while there's niggas on the pitch, while there's guys, on the battlefield, you're the guy looking on your phone or looking very far from the distance, really far from the danger of criticism, the danger of rejection, the danger of failure, and you judge. You are genuinely like a low tier human if you're like that. Fix yourself, fix your philosophy, be a better man, okay? And stop being a sports fan, for the love of God. If you like the sport, just do the sport. You fucking nerd. A bit of a rant, but this is literally just like a little life update, an observation that I realized. Football fans are genuinely just, just the worst types of fans, because they look down on the participators, acting like they can do a better job when they're not even down there. Yeah. Which one are you, man? Are you a spectator or are you a participator? Have a good one.